Good afternoon, everyone. This is Matt over at MilestoneCapitalGrowthPortfolio.com. Today's Monday, March 28th, and it's about 3:30 now, maybe 3:40, somewhere in that area. And I want to take a look at PCLN real quick here before we close out the day. And I want to take a look at more of a long and short term, but more longer term um, play on this. With everything that's going on overseas, of course, it's going to affect travel. PCLN's big for over there, so you can see the daily trend line that is moving to the downside right now. It tried pushing up a little bit higher today, but just could not get it going and dropped back down again. So you can see on the daily, it just, with the relative strength index is right about 50 right now. So it's pretty much made half its move to the downside. We do have this gap here that we're gonna actually mark that out on a lower time frame, so we could see that a little more clearly once this loads here. All right, let's zoom this in. All right, so this is the 30-minute right here, and the reason I'm using the 30-minute is I could see these gaps much better um, than I can on the hourly. It gives me much better of a price on the candles, and there is also another gap right here. It is. Okay, you can see the other gap right here. There's no trades right in this area here. So those are the two gaps. Now, I'm not saying it's going to go down there, but we do want to make note of these because they could be potential targets in the longer term. And we're going to come back to the daily real quick here, and you can see, well, it lined up pretty well. Okay, you can see the pattern that it's in right now, but we are going to have the support at the lower Bollinger Band, the 200 a day and the 50-day on the daily, but will it hold is going to be the big question. Pretty much that area 1250 will be some big support here unless we blow right through it, depending on what the markets do, because that'll definitely play a factor in this. And you members, you could get the SPY video. I'm going to do a market outlook um, and a couple of the tickers. So we'll evaluate the market. On the member video. So moving it out to the weekly, right now you have 2 weeks right now that are starting to head down. This gap was never filled, but know that it is there. Okay, if anything ever changes, we do have this gap here, so always mark that on your chart so you know. If this middle Bollinger Band doesn't hold on the weekly, then we're going to go lower, and here are our gaps right here. You can see your stow is just getting ready to cross. Your slow stow is still coming down nice. Your relative strength index is only at 50. More importantly, though, see how we're going to close the month in a couple of days, and this is a really important candle in my opinion. When you get a candle like this, you could see with the move that it has made. We'll get rid of that right now for now. Relative strength index 55, so it's mid trade. But you can see this candle here. If we close this underneath this candle here, 1266 in that area. This is going to be, I mean, it's really one ugly candle unless we get a bounce anyway. But typically after a candle like this, you get a big sell signal with that candle, and it'll drop. And we close this month in a few days. So keep an eye on this in the next couple of days. If this doesn't bounce up pretty heavy, then I think we're going to come down and get these gaps. I did put out a couple of trades on my trade alerts, so you can, if you're following me there, I did them for a little bit longer for what I was looking for, trying to get those targets based on what I'm seeing right now. So that's pretty much where we are right now on PCLN. This is the daily. We're going to have some support right here. We'll have to see what happens if they stop pushing this Bollinger Band down, because we're not pushing it up anymore. Since earnings and stuff, it's gapped and stayed across and hasn't done anything spectacular. But now with everything that's going on, we're starting to drop a little bit. So keep an eye on that. Congratulations to my trade members. UNP, we called, almost out of it now. 376% profit. Very nice on that. You can see the daily here. We finally broke that middle Bollinger Band, and we get in up here, from here to here since last week. Very nice job. We made some killer money, 376%. So if you follow my trades on WhatsApp, you'll get these alerts. We have a couple of great ones that are all set up right now, just waiting for the action to start on those. One by one, we'll get the percentages. It's just that simple. So follow me on my trades, $250 a month. Try us for a month, and it's all option trades. Pretty soon we're going to open up a stock one, but for now we're just doing options because they're pretty lucrative when the market's moving. All right, so just click on the link on this video and on YouTube or underneath. in the comments section. I'll have a link there also, and try us out for a month and see how you like us. But that's the long and short of PCLN and the profit of 376% on UNP. Way to start the day and the week. All right, this is Matt over at Milestone Capital Growth Portfolio. Have yourself a great day.